Shirley Smits graduated from Arizona State University in 1949 and now at the age of 80 has become well known for being charismatic and sharp, with much insight regarding the business world and entrepreneurship. She decided to write a book that would include all of her insights and tips that she learned through her past journeys. However, she came up with an even better idea. Smits was able to convince 11 other entrepreneurs whom she considers people to also be brash rule breakers from a range of industries to add insight to her book. The article we found interesting was called Rule Breaking Entrepreneurs Share Stories of Success, and it is about the book Shirley Smits wrote called Conversations with Innovators, Changemakers. The article focuses on a set of partner entrepreneurs and the tips they had to offer for fellow entrepreneurs. The entrepreneur Smits interviewed that the article is focused on is Ellen Spitzley and David Kartz, who are the 42-year-old founders of Fairy Tale Brownies, a company that specializes in selling high-quality brownies. A little history on the company is that it was founded 16 years ago, and recently they reported a revenue of $19.3 million for fiscal 2008. The first tip the pair of entrepreneurs had to offer was the ability to multitask. It seems like a pretty simple tip and one that should be taken as a common sense. However, Kartz expanded and went on to state that his product is not just about the brownie itself. It is also about picking packaging colors, developing internal policies, and linking design to an overall goal of becoming faster and more efficient. This advice to our current economy today, because the reality is that no one can simply survive on a product or service in itself. There are so many other factors that contribute to the overall quality of your company's service or product. Entrepreneurs many times get too caught up in trying to make their product the best, but to have the best quality service. However, even though those are important tasks, there are other things that need to be addressed, such as distribution systems, marketing and advertising, management of employees, supplier relationship, and so much more. The second tip these insightful entrepreneurs had to offer was that the most important aspect of a successful business is that it is user-friendly. This makes sense because in order to be successful, you cannot focus your efforts on something that no one will reap benefits. You must solve a problem that somebody is having, whether it be an apparent problem or one that the customer realizes once they learn about your product or service. Jonathan Kagan and Craig Vogel state in their book, Creating Breakthrough Products, that in order to create a breakthrough product, your company must know who your customers are and how to place knowledge in the perspective of the market that your product completes in. In order to be successful, you need to know your customer and how you can position your company to best cater to their needs and wants. Another aspect of startup entrepreneurs that they touched on was their funding. The article stated that they started with $14,000. Through a personal interview we had with Mr. Kartz, we found that the initial funds were raised through their personal savings and a loan in which their family helped out by co-signing. Scott Shawn, in his book, The Illusions of Entrepreneurship, states that the source of startup capital for a new business is actually the founder's saving and money from banks and friends and family. Today, too many entrepreneurs think that they need to start pitching their ideas to big venture capitalists in order to be successful. However, based on our analysis of the situation and other opinions from experts such as David Kartz, many times it is important for a startup to prove certain assumptions before trying to go big or raise large funds for expansion. Overall, the article proved to be very helpful in providing real-world tips for entrepreneurs, as well as connecting to what we have currently learned in class.